up and put on her suits and try to change the world.
Good morning. So it is Thursday morning. We are down in the gym. It's like a ghost town in here. But we are practicing our show and getting super down to the wire. Because we only have 2 more days, like today and tomorrow of rehearsal, and then it's show day. And we are vastly under-rehearsed on lines because this piece has so many lines. But we're going to drill it as much as we can today and make set pieces later. I'm going to do it back here. I'm not going to do my one arm, so just, can you just tell me when you jump? Can you give me a 3, 2, 1 or whatever? Ready? Yeah. Okay, 3, 2, 1. This is a PSA. If you have seen this man hide your stuffed animals, they are not safe.
But they work.
First, we'll run through. Is that 2?
It's an hour and a half.
I haven't vlogged at all today, but we're loading out our show. It's over. We did it.
Did it.
So we did a Fringe show. Why do you never talk?
I don't know.
What do you think about that?
We did a Fringe show.
Yeah, and so we didn't vlog like any of it. I'm sorry, what were you saying?
It was good.
We didn't vlog. I didn't vlog any of it. It was so stressful. I was baffled because the whole point is that I was gonna vlog the behind the scenes of the actual show day, but I didn't. But we do have the recording of the full length 45-minute show, which I'm gonna put up, which is super exciting. But yeah, I don't know. I took a little random clips, but we are literally just loaded out. The whole van is like packed. But we are off on to the next thing. So yeah. Liddy has her own little car seat for this trip. Very nice. It's officially time for poster collection. All right. It is now Monday the 18th. It's the 18th.
Yep.
And we did a Fringe show last Saturday. As you kind of saw, we didn't film anything, literally. The one clip I got from Saturday, I realized, is just us afterwards being like, we're done. So I definitely think that that's not what either of us expected, to like not film the process. But we had some just difficulties the day of the show, which, you know, that's as to be expected with the line of work sometimes, but they were larger than we expected them to be.
Yeah.
But overall, we're very happy with ourselves. And the show had some tech issues and all that, but it was really fun.
Overall, it was a really good show.
It was really fun. So I'm really excited to show everyone the footage. We are going to wait like another day, maybe, I'm not sure, before watching it, just to kind of recuperate emotionally and physically. And then I should have it up on YouTube maybe Wednesday, maybe Sunday, not sure. But yeah, so kind of an anticlimactic vlog. Also, there's a car. I'm outside, obviously. But yeah, it was a little bit of an anticlimactic vlog. I really did not vlog as much as I should have, but we built the whole set. I hand painted everything. I'm really impressed.
So good.
Thank you. I'm really impressed with how the set came out. Every time I do one little aspect of show creation, I'm like, my new career path. And so I was definitely like, I should become a set designer. But I think I just want to keep doing my own projects that I can micromanage all those little details. But yeah, Anthony, what was this like? This is the first time you've ever like made work and performed it in that kind of context. And it was my first time doing a full-on show, but I feel like I've had little doses of that kind of work.
I feel like it felt really overwhelming when we first started creating stuff, which obviously like we had to create a bunch of stuff, but it felt better as we did it. And I think we did a good process of like we made little parts and then put them together rather than like starting at the beginning of the show and building till the end of the show. We kind of jumped around a lot.
Yeah, we definitely did like kind of an anything goes and then we'll edit later process, which is not what I would prefer, but it definitely was, I think, the only way that we were going to get it done. And it did end up being successful. We had a very big issue of not having enough rehearsal time towards the end, which was part like bad scheduling management skills, but also just there were so many life stuff happening and we weren't staying in our normal space. Like, we were traveling for this show, and so there was just like a lot of quirks, I feel like. And we were traveling with my cat, so like she was having some health issues, so we were like in and out of the vet and like dealing with that. So yeah, there's just life stuff going on, but there's always going to be life stuff going on. So I think overall I'm impressed that we can handle a situation like that, because there are going to be more situations where we're doing shows and personal stuff is just going wrong in addition to actual like business stuff as well. Any thoughts on that aspect of it?
I mean, I think we really pulled through in the end. I mean, we got a lot of really positive feedback. And it might not have been the smoothest rehearsal process, but I think that we made it work, and I'm very proud of what we did.
I'm proud too.
Yay.
Everybody, thank you so much for those who came or just those who have been watching and supporting this kind of new chapter for us. Special shout out to the woman who, I don't know your name, but she came and talked to us in the parking lot yesterday when we were packing up our stuff to leave Philly. She was the sweetest woman ever, and a lot of people came up to us after the show and her the day after, like telling us that they enjoyed the messaging that we had, because our intention for the show was to make it lighthearted and approachable, but to tackle a somewhat more, heavy emotional subject. And we got a lot of feedback that reflected that we completed that, and that we, they walked away with the thoughts that we wanted them to walk away with, and that is so rewarding as an artist. So it doesn't matter how many tech issues we have, because we got thought-provoking content. Anyway, I'll see you on Wednesday. Anything to add?
No.
Bye.
This little Daisy girl wasn't made to break.